In Unit 1d5, we're going to talk about ISO, specifically as it applies to video production. Well, ISO is the amount of sensitivity that the sensor has to light. So that CCD inside the camera, how picky is it about light? How sensitive is it to the amount of light? So when you change the ISO setting on your camera, you're changing the lightness or darkness of a particular image. I put photo in this case, but it also applies to video production. If your ISO number is in the 100 to 200 range, that is equivalent to the amount of light of a sunny day for outside kinds of shooting. If you have a slightly more overcast, or it's evening or sunrise, then you might need to do an ISO closer to 400 or 800. So larger ISO numbers are for less light conditions. And some cameras can go up to 1600 or 3200 or 6400 ISO. If you're shooting in very, very dark conditions, you need a higher ISO. In video production, we generally are not going to go that dark. Photographers can be more sensitive to light than us videographers can be. In general, lower numbers for your ISO setting are going to give you a better quality shot. So the more light you can put on your subject, the lower number ISO you can use. And if you're shooting at an ISO of 100, 200, you're going to get a better quality image. With all but the most expensive cameras, you've got to have a low ISO number and a high amount of light. And so you can only get those ISOs in bright light conditions. Best quality comes with bright light. So us videographers, when we want to shoot a scene that's supposed to take place in the dark, we'll often light the scene with more light than we intend it to have, just so we can get that low ISO number. Then later in post-production, we'll darken it. We'll change the colors as we're editing it in order to make it look like it was in the dark. If we shoot in the dark, we tend to get really grainy images, really chunky, crunchy images that don't have good darks, good smooth dark colors. They tend to be all crunchy looking. And so we often will shoot in brighter light unless we're lucky enough to have one of those really sensitive video cameras that can shoot in darker conditions.